Welcome to episode 4 of the casual series. I have once again readjusted my mic. I think this is the best audio quality we're going to get. The issue I have is it's pretty low dollar, so it's not the best quality ever, but it's what I have, and it's something I don't mind using and bringing with me back and forth to work. This project is next on my list. Get the roof done. So I think we settled on this kind of basic design. Let's go over here. So yeah, drop it or go up half a block with the mangrove, put spruce here, half a block up from the beams so you can actually see them. They look like beams instead of just a different color. So I think with the crimson, I've got what I need for now. So I could also just mine or grow mangrove like a normal person, but I don't like doing that. They're some of the most annoying trees to get. But we got quite a bit here, so I think we'll start with that. Oh wait, was that? That wasn't spruce, that was dark oak, I think. Yeah, dark oak. For which I'll have to grow more dark oak trees since I don't have much. Well, I was doing some off-camera stuff, and I realized that my storage system is already turning into a disaster. That one looks organized, because it is, but this one, junk. These ones are, single purpose. Down here, that's mostly wood, but not completely. It's got some junk in it. And that one up there is a complete disaster. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do some storage first. So make sure these, yep. So I'm thinking, I'm going to put wood along here, like I was saying. However, my thought was, it's going to take a long time to get all the way down there. Yeah, it will, but that's not a problem because I'm not going to be dumping it in and then grabbing it right back out again. So that'll make things a little easier. Only have one chest, drop everything in. So first project is to build that, for which I need a bunch of stuff. First of all, I need to know how far it is, how many modules I can make. Since I already showed how I built this sorting system, I'm going to go ahead and build another off camera. And then we can start working on the wood. Now the wood is fun. I may have to make a multi-level system because we got multiple forms of each wood. Got the saplings, got the logs, got the stripped logs, got the planks, got the stairs, got the slabs. Let's see, what else do we have? We also got fences, fence gates, trapdoors, buttons, boats. That might get pretty big. I might do one level for each type of tree. We'll see how long that takes. I also got some cherry blossoms. I don't remember if I had them before or not. From a wandering trader, so we can get that wood as well. 26, nope, 25. We got 3 here instead of just 2. Okay, so I got a couple of layers done here. Well, a couple trees. Got spruce and oak, which are primarily the ones I'll probably need to have a space for. So I got oak here, spruce over here. I've been gathering materials for the rest of this off camera. I finished this section of the roof. I think it's actually going to look a lot better than I was expecting. But I won't really know until we finish this all up. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, here we are. So I've got the fences finished on these walkways. Got a second set done of 20, I think this is 25 long. There's nothing in it yet, but it's all ready to go. Just gotta, load it up. There's a system back there, the sorting system. Got my hoppers in there. Got a stack of leather for item frames. So on the item frames, I decided to go with this level. I tried dropping it down one, and it was just like, had to back up here to see anything. So I think it'll work well up here. I'm thinking about putting glowstone in here. Also debating whether I want to... Okay. I just heard a guy. Anyway, so I'm debating whether to drop this down to the level for more trees or go around this way. I think this might be easier, but then we got or copper golems in the way. Now the problem with these golems is they aren't working right for some reason. So yeah, they're both holding leather, the leather bin is, or chest is right here, and it's worked before. They'd go like back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, and forth till they got to it, but it's not happening anymore. So I may try just adding more copper golems, or I might just delete these guys altogether. They're kind of annoying and they're really loud. Got a cleric, so I can get redstone from him, which is really, really nice, which I don't, of course, have any up here. But yeah, lots of iron in here.
I'm not sure what you're trying to edit.
Siri, I was not talking to you. Shut up.
Okay.
This walkway is done up here. The one down there is started. So these go from here all the way across, down, some more hoppers here, and drop into the wood down here. I don't have anything in there yet, but that's how that one's going to work. I was thinking about probably just dropping it down, bringing this out probably another, dropping it down and running another line that way, but at the same time I got a lot of room over here if I remove the copper golems. Which I think I'm going to do because they kind of broke or something. I don't really know how these things work. I don't think anyone really knows how they work, to tell the truth. Anyway, so that's kind of the plan now. The other thing is terraforming up top, which I've not done a lot of. Just like freehand terraforming, so that's going to be fun to figure out. Okay, so the fun thing about this terraforming is since I built this 1 and 2 blocks up, I've got to now blend that into the rest of the landscape. It's got a lot of dirt with me. I'm going to start by kind of rough outlining this. I'm trying to think. This sand here is kind of annoying because sand is very difficult to terraform with as it doesn't stay in place. So I may just go ahead, put dirt in for now, outline it, and then come back in later and probably change all the sand out for dirt. So let's go ahead and just kind of make a, actually I want to cover this up too. Make a rough outline. Okay, so there's the rough outline at the outside. Let's see how that looks. Let's go up a little ways. See if that looks vanilla enough. Yeah, I think that'll do. Looks random enough. I think it turned out pretty well. Maybe some fine tuning here and there, but overall, it kind of built itself actually. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some cherry blossom trees on here and see how that turns out. Yeah, it looks like a nice cherry grove. These trees will eventually be gone. It looks quite nice. Now over on the other side, it's got some holes. I need some more bone meal. Like I need a tree right... where was that? Right here. I need a tree like right here, which I have one right there. And another one like right here. Just go ahead and plant that actually. Might just let those grow up naturally. That one right here. And there's the rain. I hate the rain. Don't need that one. Yeah, that'll help to break the monotony. And then do some grass growing around here. And I think it'll look pretty good. Chunks, let's see. So this is a slime chunk right here. And then once I get a slime farm going, I can build a Bonemeal Farm. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can do with slime. Flying machines. Bonemeal Farm. What was I? Oh yeah, slimes. For like frogs. I'm not sure if I'll build a frog light farm. I'm thinking maybe not, although I'm thinking I may actually prefer using with the build. I'm thinking about doing like a fantasy type building. Down underneath in my storage area, that's not really fantasy, but I'm not really too worried about that. For which I think instead of frog lights, I think sea lanterns will be a better fit. Thinking a lot of blue, light blue, probably a lot of deep slate as well. Dark colors and blue highlights. I'm thinking nothing much. Hole in the ground. Oh, gotta block this hole off. Iron golem in the middle. And yeah, we'll see if this works. I go home. Probably should AFK first, to tell the truth. But I don't feel like AFKing right now, building an AFK platform, so we're going to go home and do some stuff over there and come back and see if we got anything. Alright, it's been around 40 minutes. Just been kind of sitting here, doing nothing. Let's go see if we got any slime. Nope, none. Okay. So I'm thinking that idea doesn't work, so I'm going to have to make an AFK platform. Hey, that's annoying. Because there's a ways up there you gotta go. And cobblestone. All right, now let's sit there for a while and see what happens. Oh, there we go. Not super fast, but that's all I need for now. All right, well, that's good to know. That should actually keep me in slime for a while. Because I don't plan on using a huge amount. A slime ball a minute, that's terrible rates. Actually, once I get that tree farm going, I'm not sure, I don't think you can grow cherry, but those aren't too bad to mine. But once I do that, actually, these trees will be a lot faster to get. But to do that, I need a Bonemeal Farm first. And I build them underground, which means I need a huge room for them. But for right now, I'm going ahead and building down to Y level 40. So I need to go down one more so that I'm well underneath the ocean. I'm going to build this Bonemeal Farm underneath the ground just because I think that'll make it easiest. And it'll be out of sight. And when it's not running, it'll be silent, obviously, which it won't probably be running the whole time. Now, the tree farm, this is not going to be tall enough, I don't think. I may build down even farther, build the tree farm underground. I probably will build underground just to keep things looking nice. In order to make a Bonemeal Farm out of moss, like a moss Bonemeal Farm, you need moss. And I don't have any. So, that is the next project. Find moss. Okay, actually we got shipwrecks, wandering traders, dungeons, and jungle temples. I think there's a shipwreck around here somewhere. So azalea trees are our best bet above ground, which, to tell the truth, actually I should probably go overland. So down there's definitely going to be moss. That's a given. And glowberries. I want the glowberries too. That'll be a really nice thing for the village. Oh, here we go. Here's the lush cave. Let's go back up and go home, and we can start working on stuff. Okay, we need more slime balls. We need 92 sticky pistons. Only got enough for 44. We got in here Heart of the Sea, which is what I was really going for. Got that. Take this. Water breathing. Okay. This. And then I want those shards as well. So I mentioned how that slime farm was not as fast as I was hoping. I AFK'd for 45 minutes last night and got 9 slime balls. I AFK'd all night and got 8.5 stacks or so, which is also kind of pitiful, but, you know. So we need 20 by 28. I think we'll start right here and go that direction. Here's the general area. I've only dug 3 blocks out. I'm thinking maybe 10 blocks high. Don't know yet. I'm going to see how big this farm is. I forget. I need 28 by 20. I made this 30 by 22 so that I have enough room to walk around the edges and work on it, even if it be 1 block. I think I'll do 9 for now. I can always dig up another layer if I want to and get moving here. This is taking a lot less time than I thought, which is actually a miracle. This is a bit of a bigger hole than I was expecting. Forgot about the target blocks. Otherwise, I would have been gathering wheat a lot sooner. Okay, so that's the materials. That is bad grammar. Those are the materials. Now it's time to build. So I'm going to make sure I got, leave 1 extra here. There's the farm. So the moment of truth now. See if it works. Well, it sounds promising. It's like it's making stone. Sounds right. Well, it's working. Let's get over here so I can kind of see what's going on. Alright, that is looking very promising. Now, I only put 64 bone meal in each hopper, so hopefully be restocking itself here soon. Alright, that one's full. Go head over to the other one over here. I'm really glad this thing worked first try. And we're getting there. We'll let this run for a while and then come back to show you how it works when it's actually producing. Last one's about full, and this can't handle it all. You can see it flying out at me here. Once this thing's done, though, it's gonna be fully operational. I just gotta put a storage system in. All right, it's full now. Watch this. It's gonna start coming out of here soon, I think. Okay, why is it all of a sudden just decided it doesn't want to give me any more? Well, I wonder if it's filling up the hoppers now. Yeah, it's still filling up the hoppers. Most of it's coming to me now. Look at this. Watch it fill up. Oh, yeah. There's a stack, and here comes another stack. All right, we already have another stack. So yeah, this thing's fast. It's awesome. Ooh, where am I going? Let's turn it off for now. So after this, I think the next project is probably a tree farm. That's what I was building the Bonemeal Farm for. That, and also bone mealing stuff up top. But yeah, I think that's going to be the end of the episode here. I'm actually working... is it nighttime? Working super late. I got back home like a week ago pretty much, and been working on this piece. I'm also building myself a camper to live in and to save on rent. And so this episode, we got this whole hill built up. Covered this thing so it looks nice. Still got a little bit of, finishing to do, make it look nicer. Got the cherry trees grown. I'm not sure I like this full-on grass. Oh, there's a spider right there. Die. Okay. And then let's see, what else do we do? Oh, yeah, we got some feather falling 4 boots finally. Not the greatest with the protection, but it's okay. And then we also got that big farm done, the Bonemeal Farm, which is awesome. It's gonna be a huge help. Got more iron as we're going. We kind of have, I think, enough for now. Let's see what else. Anything? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. Got the roof done. That was the other thing. I'm really happy with. A little hard to tell, kind of the general idea. I mean, you get the general idea, but it's hard to tell the colors. So I'm thinking I'll probably put some lights up there of some sort. Not sure what yet. Thinking maybe some hanging lanterns or something, some glow berries. Not really sure. I might make this kind of like a grove area, but it doesn't really look right because it's, very obviously, mined out, not just natural. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe just put some lights up along the edge there. Maybe add some to the beam. Maybe make it part of the beam. Maybe hang it under the beam. Maybe put it somewhere like next to the beam. I really don't know. And then what light? Probably shroom lights. I'm not going for frog lights in this. I'm actually going for, what do you call them? The lights that you get down in the ocean monuments. What are they called? Sea lanterns. Yeah, sea lanterns. Okay. So I'm thinking sea lanterns. I'm going to go heavy on those. So that's probably another farm I'll have to make. So then after this, the next thing will be to build a tree farm. Not sure where. I may build it actually down there near this thing so it's easy to get bone meal for because it goes through a lot. And we're going to start growing this warped fungus. Yeah, which actually we get a lot of the warped blocks from, which you can also use that to make bone meal. I think I had that before and I had to have this doubled up to keep up with it. So that's the next project, is get that, and then we can start building. And I've been thinking about building, instead of an arch over the river here, I'm thinking just build it across the way, maybe definitely have a bridge going. But there's a lot of flat land over there. That's going to create a mode real fast here. So a lot of flat land over here. I'm thinking of using this area. We can make a pretty big thing. And there's also this chasm right here, which I may use. Oh, there's a cave under here. Kind of cheating a little bit here, but hey, it's casual. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that'll definitely be useful. But yeah, this area is going to be kind of the village area. I'm thinking maybe over there some, maybe over here some. I do have the slime farm over there, so, anyway. Anyway, if you like this episode, if you could like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, even if you don't like and subscribe, you could at least comment Or just like, if you don't subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. It helps me out. I'm trying to get this channel to grow. It's been slow, but hope to make something out of it eventually. So anyway, I'll see you in the next one. We're going to be, I think, building a tree farm first and then possibly start building the, village area. So yeah, see you in the next one.